Welcome back to Girl Talk. We are here today at Bella Domicile off of Nesbitt Road here in Madison. And with us now, I have Matt. He's one of the co-owners over at Bad Apple Tattoos. Thank you for being with us today.
Well, thank you for inviting me.
And I've actually stopped in before. I actually went in and got a piercing, but you guys do a ton of different things. What are all the services that you offer?
Yes, we offer piercings, tattoos. We specialize in cover-ups as well, and we recently just started adding microblading to the things that we offer at our shop as well.
Very cool.
Microblading, that's a new kind of concept for me. Can you explain what that means and what it is?
Yeah, it's just starting to gain traction over here. It was got big in Europe some years ago and started to catch on. It's basically a new way to tattoo eyebrows that looks much more natural than the old method by making a bunch of fine hair blade-like incisions with ink, so it's almost indistinguishable, even up close, from actual hair.
Wow.
Interesting.
Thus the micro.
Less the micro, yes.
Okay.
Okay, and that probably, like you were saying, has a more natural effect than maybe some of the permanent makeup that we've heard of and done in the past.
Absolutely.
You have to come up with a better name, though. Microblading sounds scary.
It does, but the term comes from you are using a blade, but the word micro is in there too, so it's a very tiny blade. It goes just below the surface of the skin. We numb you before we do the procedure too, so people don't have to think that it's going to hurt. Most people don't feel anything.
So this is a nice option for someone that's looking to fill out their eyebrows, or maybe they've lost them. Right?
Absolutely, you can fill eyebrows. You could also do people that have no eyebrows. In fact, it's a much more viable option for people that don't have eyebrows than doing traditional methods that then tend to look unnatural because you don't have hair to kind of cover the filler.
Interesting.
So it works for pretty much anybody.
And how long does this last?
It is semi-permanent. Usually you do need to get a touch-up, which we offer with your first procedure for free. But then after that, it tends to last many years. And then from that point on, you just have to do minor touch-ups as little bits of ink starts to fall out over time.
So is it something when you get it tattooed, I know on other places of your body, if let's say you get an arm tattoo, for instance, you end up having to shave the hair off your arm. Do you have to do that with your eyebrows?
No, you do not.
Good question.
Okay. Well, if you've ever got a tattoo
Yes.
before, that's what they end up doing. So I'm like, do I have to sacrifice my eyebrows?
No, you don't have to shave your eyebrows at all. And it's actually a very good question, because if people do have tattoos, they probably think same procedure. It's similar, but unlike tattooing where you're doing a lot of filler and color work, the fine incisions, the hair doesn't really get in the way. You just kind of brush it out of the way where you're working. So your eyebrows will be safe.
So if someone was to come in, so we know that you get numbed up, so that's a good thing. It doesn't hurt a lot. Also, anybody can have it done, right? And you don't have to shave your eyebrows, which is great. But like, how long does that take? Like, if someone said, "Okay, I'm going for it. I heard Matt speak on Girl Talk. This sounds great. Sounds easy." Are they committing like a whole day and like a recuperation time kind of thing, or like what's the scene?
Okay, it takes roughly about 2 hours, but
not bad.
only probably about 30 to 45 minutes as the actual procedure.
Okay.
Before that is the drawing phase. Everyone has different eyebrow shapes. Everybody wants different designs, and obviously there's formats you follow to make it look right. So we get a design that you're happy with, we stencil it, you approve it, and then we numb you, and by the time we actually are starting the procedure, you're only looking at about 30 to 45 minutes and you're done.
That's not bad.
Recuperation time is almost immediately. It's not like a tattoo, you don't scab, you rarely bleed. You can go to work the next day and look fine.
See, that's amazing because, like, again, the name kind of makes I think people be like, "What?" compared to tattoos. And maybe people don't realize, but those they're wonderful. If people love them, but they do have a little bit longer of a sitting time and a recoup time and a care time afterwards. So.
And they are more painful, obviously. And a lot of people get nervous, it's on your face. You're like, I don't want to have this painful. I've never seen anybody say it. Mostly just felt like someone was just lightly scratching them when they do the procedure. So.
Wow. Well, beauty is not pain then when it comes to this at all.
Not always.
Sounds awesome.
So I'm guessing if somebody is interested in this, they could probably come in and have a consultation and ask a lot of questions.
Absolutely. You can come in. You don't have to set an appointment for a consultation.
Perfect.
You can just come in and talk to us at any time. We'll sit down with you, and then if you want to move forward with it, we'll schedule you.
I love it. Come stop by Bad Apple Tattoos or give them a call. Again, Matt, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And we'll be back more with Girl Talk right after the break.